It's time for a couple of minutes with Bulls senior forward Nick Perkins. Nick, first question right off the bat. How cool is it to look and see that number next to the name Buffalo? Started at 25, now at 22. How much reaction have you gotten, people starting to notice what you guys are doing because you're a ranked team?
It's actually crazy. We getting a lot of attention from, people who I didn't even know was basketball fans. You see people in student union, people that work there like, hey, man, you guys are 22nd in the country. It's crazy. So, it's a wonderful feeling, all the hard work we put in over the years. And just I feel like we work harder than anybody in the country. And just, the amount of reps we do, it's good to see it pay off finally.
It's not that you haven't been good for a lot of years, but there is something different about being a ranked team, isn't there?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like the opponents you play, they're gonna play much harder. I just it definitely adds pressure, but it's good.
All right, so the ranking primarily comes from the big win over West Virginia. First time this school has beaten a ranked team in the regular season. Take me through the win. Take me through what you guys were thinking going into it, and then what you were thinking coming out of it.
We knew that they're a good program. Bob Huggins is one of the best coaches ever. So, we knew going in that it was going to be a tough road win. Playing on the road at those guys, they tough. But during the game, we feel like we was tougher, and just playing against them. And as I think about 10 minutes left, I think we were down like 10 or 12. And the bench got kind of quiet, and I told the bench, I said, hey, like this thing, we got 10 minutes left. Like we need to ramp this thing up. And CJ. That probably the best performance I've ever seen. So, just being a part and seeing like the amount of focus he had for that game, it was wonderful.
No one is closer to CJ. You guys came in together. You guys are tight. Like you said, you've never seen him play that way before. Mm-hmm. But what can you tell us about just the way CJ was locked in that maybe none of us would know because you know him better than anybody?
I could tell he was really locked in. I think he told me something before the game. He was like, "Hey man, we got to go get this one. Like you feel me? Like it's our senior year, Perk. Like we got to leave everything on the floor." So after he told me that, I could tell that he was really focused for the game and just going out and just to see the level he was playing at. It was really something special to watch.
He told us that he said to you maybe somewhere during the game he was tired of the moral victories that you'd come close at Syracuse and Texas A&M. He was tired of it. Do you remember that conversation?
Yes, our whole career being here, I definitely remember the conversation he had with me, and it's crazy because, after the game, and you play these big schools and you lose by 2 or 3, and you got a coach saying, hey, well, we played our butt off, but those guys were good. You just get tired of that, and it's become something that's repetitive, and you say, hey, man, the more victories, they got to stop. It's Buffalo basketball. We gotta make this thing better. So, that's definitely something that we're trying to build the culture in the young guys. And I think it's definitely something that's paying off. So,
the way CJ's playing, the way you're playing, the way a lot of the guys are playing, and the typical high offensive outputs that you guys normally get have been there. But defense has been huge this year. Take everybody a little into the mindset of how you guys get to be so good defensively, particularly in games like Southern Illinois where your shooting isn't going like it normally does.
Definitely. I think we played 4 games so far, and I feel like it's it's tough. It's tough. Our offense hasn't been where it usually be at this point of the year. So our defense has been wonderful. Dante and Vontae have been amazing on the ball with taking on. Vontae probably got the most on-ball charges I've ever seen out of any player in the world. So he's playing amazing right now. And our defense as a whole is something that we stress. And one thing you can't control is shots falling every night. You feel me? You're not gonna have C.J. Massenberg nights every night, 43 points, 45 points. So, just the hard defense, that's something that you can depend on every night to win games, and, that never leaves. So.
When you think back to 4 years ago when you got here and where this program is now and the role that you have helped in get this program to where it is, how much fun is this year? It's your senior year. It's the last one here. How much fun is it for you to be in the middle of all this?
It's amazing. When I came in as a freshman, Buffalo, we were starting to be good, and I feel like it's something that we didn't build the culture and made it better over the years, and just being a part of it, it's humbling. It's humbling.
All right, hey, Nick, keep up the good work. Keep up the fun season. We are all enjoying watching you and the rest of the guys do what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going.